Okay, so I don't usually do these sort of videos. In fact, I think this is my first video on doing first impressions on a video game. But yeah, that's what this is. I literally just got through playing AEW Fight Forever. Been hearing nothing but good things about it. Been following it throughout development without spoiling myself. That makes sense. Like I saw one picture of Owen Hart, and that's where I stopped. Um, so I was hyped when it was announced. Um, and I started mini games, and like everyone else, I was like, "What the hell is that?" Uh, but then again, I saw the picture of Owen Hart, and I was hype again, and so I bought it, obviously. And now I want to tell you about the hour I just spent playing it. Right off the bat, the soundtrack is fantastic. In my playlist, there's 151 tracks. Mind you, that's still a good deal I kept off. All right, 151 tracks that are actually really good. And yeah, it's not like a WWE game, but I'm gonna compare it to a WWE game. And at points, like for instance, this one. In WWE game, you get a soundtrack of about 12 songs, and then you get the theme songs of all the wrestlers. There's also the royalty-free set, but never have I had 151 songs that I like and don't mind playing. You just got to go in and whittle it down to a good 20 or 30, if even that, right? And there's songs in there from people I didn't know did music, as well as wrestlers I do did music, like Max Caster. He has a couple of songs on there. So does Austin Gunn. I knew they were both rappers. Obviously, Max Caster, that's his gimmick. And I found that I lean way more towards Max Caster as a rapper than I do Austin Gunn. Sunny Kiss has a song on there. Did not hate it. Maki Ito, I know that's her gimmick is an idol, but I didn't know she was actually. Well, she does sing to the ring. She sings her heart out on the way to the ring, but I didn't know she was an actual singer. And she has a song on there. It's a lot, like she is. It's a whole lot. And yeah, I was just so impressed with the music. Like they gave Arn Anderson a good theme song. I didn't see him play it, but we'll pin in that. We'll circle back. It's like Owen Hart, what they did with his theme song. My goodness. They took his classic theme song. That was enough one. Not that one. They took the one he used before that. That kind of sounds like the Saved by the Bell transition thing. And they I'm not going to say updated it, but they made it so that they don't got to do it WWE legal will say that. It sounds different enough, but it's the same. Like, I'm not usually a fan of that. Updating something I don't need to be, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what they did with this theme song is that was done with love. It was like a tribute, man. It's a song that I could definitely see him using if he were still around today. It's a song that actually makes me kind of sad he's not here to use it. Like, I wish I had my reaction recorded when I was doing the music, but I turned the camera off for that. Because obviously, that weed that got my ass to the cop, it really was Hogan's theme song, really. But yeah, so I turned the camera off of that, and man, when I got to Owen's theme song, I was almost in tears with what they did with his classic theme song. My goodness. Yeah, overall, great soundtrack. They stir up hip hop. And when I say hip hop, I mean that, not rap. Anyway, I mean straight up, their lyrics, they're talking about shit, and I love it. The 8-bit theme songs, which is what it sounds like 8-bit versions of wrestlers' theme songs. And I love them. Some of those 8-bit theme songs are better than the actual theme songs. They are. And there's just like, wow. And I've seen theme songs on there for wrestlers I didn't see on the roster, like Ozzy Kong, Awesome Kong. Like I didn't unlock them. I didn't see them in the unlockables. It's like I didn't see Owen Hart, but now I know. You gotta win 100 matches in exhibition before he becomes available to unlock. Fucking grind, man. I get it. He was a technical wrestler. It's a good way to pay tribute. I understand that. Damn. That's one of the reasons I got it on PC, Things are easier when you play games on PC, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, I played it on PC, and like I said, I didn't see Arn Anderson's theme song in it either. Maybe he's unlockable. Or maybe I gotta unlock them to be unlockable, which is one of the things I'll put in the negatives when we get to it. So far, we're doing positives. Love the roster. It's decent size for me. And I love how everything's separated. They got the tag teams, the men, the women, everybody. I like that. It's just a bit better than how WWE does it. Like, everybody's just sitting there, and you don't know. Like, if you're doing University, you don't know who the fuck's from what brand. Very confusing. Or like, trying to remember who's on what tag team. I gotta leave that and go to tag team to see who's on it. I can just click over and see who's on a tag team. I love it. Now, there is no universe mode or GM mode or anything like that. There's a story mode. It's kind of fun. I chose Ref Aubrey after I unlocked her, which I liked her, and Cody, who is in the game. He's still in the game. And he's unlockable, and he's epic and legendary. I do believe somebody recently said, who was it? Literally last week, somebody said that it was a bit of an ego trip when he had the TNT Championship, and I'm playing this game, I'm like, maybe, epic and legendary, alright. But yeah, I unlocked him too. So now he's in both of the big wrestling games this year. And I suspect so is Bret the Hitman Hart, because I heard his AEW theme song about Lost My Shit. Again, I wish I was recording. The Hart Foundation in AEW, hell yes. Oh, that's perfect for them. Anyway. Again, I didn't see him on the roster. Must be gotta unlock him to unlock him. But yeah, the story mode road to AEW basically starts in 2019 when they made the announcement, the first announcement this was happening. They did the press conference. That's where it starts at, and they bring out whoever you pick, a creative wrestler or one who's right on the roster. I chose Aubrey Edwards because obviously, and I wonder if this is why she just had a match recently, because she's playable in the game, and I love it. I also love the fact that if you pick Aubrey Edwards and have a match, and you have her selected as your referee, this makes 2 Aubrey Edwards. That's awesome. But yeah, so I chose her. They brought me in, Aubrey Edwards, and I had a match, and I lost to Britt Baker because even in the games, my goodness. But then next match for the championship, and I beat Rihu for it, and so they play clips from AEW's history throughout the story mode. That's great, but also I'm scratching my head like, it's just related to my character, right? But yeah, and one thing I'll put in positive and negative is there's so much reading, and given that the people behind this game, the wrestlers behind this game, are big fans of that sort of gaming. A lot of them came from Japan, so they're big fans of that sort of gaming, like reading RPG. That's fine. Damn, no. There's like so much reading. There's like about that much voice acting, at least the way I've been playing it. And I'll circle back my negatives to that, but yeah. I wrestled a few matches. Great. It's really fun. It's simple, like very simple. The only real challenge is the pop-ups when you're wrestling a match to tell you how to play. It's like I've kind of already realized you punch with X on this controller here. Would be X. Square on the PS4. I realized you punch with that, and I instantly got how to do that, and it's basically just like 2K, but way simpler. Okay, way simpler. So simple that I worry. We'll circle back to that again. But yeah, and I didn't wrestle I did a Falls Count Anywhere match. I had Abaddon, and I went up against MJF, and I took his belt. It was awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Like, in my game, Abaddon is the AEW champion. Not the women's champion, not the TV, the AEW champion. WWE, step it up. I mean, you almost had China versus Stone Cold for the WWE championship. The evidence is still out there. I'm just saying. Anyway. But yeah, and their matches are quick as well. Britt Baker beat my ass in like not even 2 minutes. I don't think. I don't know how it happened. Like, okay. But yeah, and then so after a match you get money and points and everything, and you can unlock stuff just like any other game, even wrestling games, and you can do things like you can go out like sightseeing or play the mini games, which I did one. I'm like, okay, all right. You can work out, you can rest, like just like in any other sporting game. Like I compared it in my video. I compared it to the MMA games, the UFC ones, and the EA Sports. It's just like that. And I also said why that's kind of a problem. Again, we'll circle back, but yeah, that's those RPG elements. Those are fine, but for this sort of game, I'm mixed on it. I'm mixed on it. Anyway, and you can of course change the outfit and everything. And the insurance is like any other game. It's great. The thing is, I don't know, something is missing, right? Like, they have a fully fleshed out story mode in the WWE games where you can make a character, pick a wrestler, and you can make a character and they're fully voiced and everything. And again, with the stats up, but like it feels like you're playing as your wrestler. You're in their world. In this game, I got Aubrey Edwards, but I don't feel like I'm playing as Aubrey Edwards. You know, again, this isn't like I don't expect it to be like that. They said it from the beginning. This wasn't that. I get it. I don't know. It looks fantastic. Obviously, it looks fantastic. Aubrey Edwards even has a few alternate costumes. Like some wrestlers do, some don't. And Aubrey Edwards has a AEW Hills costume, and I still to this day don't know what AEW Hills is. Like Brandy Rose left the company how many months ago? I still don't know what the hell AEW Hills is, but apparently it's must be still a thing. I don't know. And the guy in the gold referee outfit is one of the alternates. Okay. Oh yeah, you can take pictures with your friends. Like I got one with Tanya Akanji. They went out to dinner, I guess. That's cool. That's cool. And there's when you go from place to place when you travel, there's a map and you fly all over. I love that. Reminds me of old school games that did that, man. I do love that. It's idea for positives. I mean, it's a game you can pick. It's a game you can pick up and play like that, which is what I did. I mean, I still don't fully know how to play it. Like apparently you can run. I'm trying to like understand how. I can work a match though. I can get the weapons, leave the ring, and everything. Trying to run. It's difficult for whatever reason. Alright, so I did positives. I did the mixed thing, which is the whole little career mode or story mode, what have you. I love it. I do. But stuff like that, like it's like with the mixed martial arts games, it lacks something, a personality or something, right? I tend to get bored real easy with that stuff if there's not nothing to keep me playing it. Like, make me feel like I'm actually doing something, not wasting my time, right? And I got stuff in there like I just mentioned. But will I stick around? I don't know. And now the negative stuff, okay. So I gotta unlock a wrestler to unlock a wrestler. That's rather interesting, I would say. I don't get that. Okay. I don't really understand that. And the gameplay is simple. Possibly too simple. Like, at a certain point, I'm button mashing. Like, I know how to play it. Like, punching, kicking, grapple. But, like, you can literally just punch and kick like a regular fighting game and be fine. Uh, what else did I say was, I'll circle back to, uh, what else did I say that I circle back to? See, I don't have a script here, like usual. I said, I circle back, yes, okay, to the matches. As fun as they are, there's one thing lacking from them. Commentary. I wrote, like, there's some in the story mode at the beginning when you're walking to the ring, but that's it. Then it's just a match and they play music in the background, which is kind of what they did for, like, the SmackDown and Raw games. They played music in the background, but there was still commentary. And while we're on the subject of SmackDown and Raw, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, no, 2009. That's one of my most hated wrestling games. It is. Because, again, it's lifeless. You can't really, there's not much to do. I did everything there was to do, and it was unfulfilled. One thing I loved was the stat system. Seeing how many matches I had and everything. How many matches this wrestler, that wrestler who had, or whatever. And that's in this game, and I love that. I wish WWE would bring that back. I love it. Also, I guess they kind of had to because 100 matches to unlock Owen Hart. So you can unlock Owen Hart. Okay. I do love that. And, like, in the load screens, which maybe it's my gaming PC, but they're not long at all. Like, I barely had time to read them. They have those. It tells you about the wrestlers or even their stats, like SmackDown and Raw 09 did. I love that. Problem is, my PC's too damn fast for you to read them. So, another thing I said I circle back to, if I can remember, is talked about the matches, and the entrance and everything. The mini games, yeah, I played the mini game and I did so. I did it once. I'm like, all right, and I lost, so I didn't get nothing for it, like no stats or nothing. And they teased me like it's an Arkham game or something. I'm like, okay, you just said it didn't matter what turns we were on. We could be cool and do this. Then I lose, and you talk shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about the mini games. Yeah, I said it was kind of like I called SmackDown and Raw kind of soulless. Like there's nothing there. There's like WWE 2K15, that abomination of a game. This game, it's definitely not soulless, but it's missing something. You know, a lot of good stuff you can do, but I don't know, it's missing something. Uh, I said I circle back and I cannot remember. The unlock system, I said it was weird, yeah. Like, okay. I haven't tried the creation suite or anything like that, or the barbed wire matches. I just did like I said, the false count anywhere matches, some singles matches, there's some matches in career mode. Yeah, I just wish, like, there's another thing I circle back to. I wish it felt more like I was playing as Aubrey Edwards or whoever I pick instead of a generic person. I get it. It's not like the other games, like I said, but you know. I just worry I get bored of it like I did the UFC games, you know. I paid $70 for this game. I think of all the DLC and season pass and everything. But I say it was worth it based off the hour I played. I don't know if it's a $70 game. I'm sorry, I paid more than that because games are $70. So like 80 or $90 I paid for it. It's definitely not that. Or the 70 standard. I no. Oh no, it's on PC. So yeah, that was $70. It'd be 70 standard on PS5. Yeah, no, not worth either word. Don't go into this game expecting a WWE game, but we now finally have an alternative to it from another promotion that's actually mostly good. Unlike that other one, that 5-star wrestling or the update 5-star wrestling with Genesis. It was JB who said it best. You can't polish a turd. All right. I mean, there's more here than in that game for sure. Yeah, no, I think that's it. That is it. Uh, There's my first impressions of AEW Fight Forever. Basically, I liked it. I did. But will I like it tomorrow? Is my question. Because I often play the WWE games for the whole full year between releases, with maybe a month or so break. Will I do that here? I don't know. Really want to play as Owen Hart. 100 matches though, just to unlock them, so you can unlock them later. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching. Oh, and I unlocked Britt Baker's something, but she was already playable, so I'm not sure what I unlocked. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Yeah.